Good afternoon to all of you. On 14th July 2021, Maharashtra High Court, Nagpur bench, Justice Rohit Dev, he ordered the release of an assistant conservator of forest by name Vinod Kumar to go out on bail, and in this connection he has made a critical comment that in order to douse the collective anger and also the outrage of the society, bail cannot be refused. There are occasions where the bail will be refused basing on the outcry of the public. Sometimes it happens. But the judge says when the case does not involve an offence which is punishable with death or life imprisonment, bail cannot be granted, bail can be given, and the person should not be put to incarceration. So these are the observations. That means don't depend on the outcry of the public. In this connection, I want to tell you that the police will be under dilemma, certain cases where the public interest is on one side, legality is on one side. Legality says the offence is punishable with only some 3 or 4 years. But the public interest, public say that should be fired. It should be, that is lockup, that is, it should be done to death. So to balance the same, the police people will be in dilemma. So they will take the outcry or outrage of the public or collective anger of the public into consideration. But for judiciary, it is not necessary. They have to simply rely upon the gravity of the case, the tampering of evidence or the influencing the witnesses, or where there is any danger to the life of the accused or victim. In that condition, they can definitely grant bail, and they have granted bail also. Now let us go into the background story of the case. What happened? So here you can read the case as Vinod Shivkumar versus State of Maharashtra 2021. This Vinod Shivkumar, he was working as an assistant conservator forester in Maharashtra state. Under him, there is a junior officer by name Harassment. She is a subordinate to him and she is a female officer. Taking advantage of her loneliness, he wanted to stack her, but she refused. So thereupon he started harassing her. He used to allocate midnight duties, odd hour duties to her. He used to ask her to go to the field, that is in the forest, and he used to talk to her over the set in the dead of night and pass unnecessary comments, due to which she felt harassed, and she has reported the matter to the higher officer, Mr. M.S. Reddy, who is the Deputy Chief Conservator of the forest. But of course, no action was taken. Emboldened by this, Mr. Vinod Shivkumar, he has threatened the woman that he would involve her in a case of SC/ST Act, and he used to comment on her very vulgarly, and so many things have happened. Ultimately, unable to bear the harassment, on March 25th of this year, she fired herself. She killed herself by firing from the service revolver. It has become a very serious issue. A case of 306 IPC was registered against Mr. Vinod Shivkumar. Of course, it was subsequently altered to 312, that's miscarriage. 306 is abetment to commit suicide. 312 is miscarriage. Of course, section 504, intentional insult, and 506, criminal intimidation, were also added. Ultimately, in a dramatic way, he was arrested while leaving Nagpur in the railway station of Nagpur. Of course, now once the bail petition was dismissed by the ADJ, now the matter has come to the High Court. So on 14/7/2021, the High Court Judge Rohit Dev, he has seen the gravity of the case. At the same time, since the offence under 312 or 306 is not punishable with a life imprisonment, so therefore in such cases bail can be granted. But the public prosecutor, he said that the offence is heinous and there is public outrage and the public are still angry towards him. But the court said, we need not bother about the public outrage or other things. So already he has been in jail and the officers or the police could not produce any material, that no material brought to his notice that the accused made an attempt to influence the witnesses. So there is no evidence said that either Vinod Kumar or MS Reddy, MS Reddy was also made as an accused, A3. So they did not influence or threaten any witness. Therefore, under such circumstances, he is granting bail. Right? So ultimately, a condition was also put that he should go to Southern Police Station on 2 Saturdays in a month. That is, second and fourth Saturdays also they are given. So this is the story. So please remember, here the court has categorically stated that bail cannot be refused basing on the collective anger or outrage of the public. Bail should be granted on the merits of the case. This is the crux of the case. You can read it as Vinod Kumar versus State of Maharashtra 2021 bail case. Thank you very much.